In today's video, I'm going to be showing you my 1989 XR100. The only things that I've done so far are I got a new carb for it, a new throttle cable, and bought a Kickstarter for it. My main idea is to get the thing to run, make sure it doesn't smoke, make sure it doesn't make any weird noises, and then I can move forward to hopefully take this thing completely apart, paint some things, and pretty much restore it to looking and running brand new. I did put some starter fluid in it before I ordered the carb just to make sure it was going to fire. Just put the new carburetor on and put the new throttle cable on because both of those were seized up and no good. That's a good sign. Alright, so it's pretty good. It's not the easiest thing in the world to throttle her with just a cable, no brakes. That's pretty good. Pretty happy with it. I'd say it's a pretty good sign to go ahead and tear everything down and rebuild it. Compared to other stuff that I worked on, it's super simple. I mean, it doesn't even have a on-off switch. It's just a simple kill switch, and that's pretty much the only wiring it's got on here besides the ignition. And if you get a bike like this and you don't know if it runs, don't know what the condition is of it, go ahead and just make a checklist. You got fuel, you got spark, can you just run it off starter fluid to get going? And that's what I did the other day. Once I got the Kickstarter, I just kicked it over with starter fluid to know at least was in halfway decent shape before I went and spent the money on a carburetor. But I've got some other parts lined up for it that are original from a similar bike I'm going to get. And hopefully, like I said, get this thing in good shape, not spend a lot of money on it, but I got a good enough deal that hopefully for pretty cheap we can get this thing going. And I've heard they're a lot of fun. It's a good size, and I love working on Honda. So if you like this type of video, stay tuned for upcoming videos with building this, taking it for rips, and still working on the other projects. So stay tuned for other stuff with the trucks, the four-wheeler, and this bike.